All right, looks like we're live across all of our channels. I'm going to take my jacket off here and try to relax a little bit. You know, folks, it's a short life. Don't let small things get you wrapped up, even if it is for a minute. Going to get things going here as I adjust all the stuff that I have piled up over here. You're listening to Joey Wilcoxon live on Bullfrog Radio. Tonight's matchup, Lake Worth Lady Frogs versus the Bridgeport Sissies. Bridgeport currently right now is number 1 in the district, as I was told just before this game. Going to get this thing kicked off, get it going, get it rocking and rolling. I'm going to go get some rosters taken down for Bridgeport. It's about 8 minutes to go before we kick this thing off. Hopefully Facebook doesn't kick me off for having other music playing in the background. You know, I try to do all the right things to circumvent. I do not own the rights to this music, all that good stuff, but you never know. So coming out here just over 7 minutes, we got varsity girls basketball live from Lake Worth, Texas. little snack.
Huh?
I need a little snack.
You live right now?
Yeah, love.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's ball game for the Lakeport Bullfrogs and the Bridgeport Sissies. If you please stand and remove your hats, we're going to remember to play number hats on in.
All right, let's get ready for some basketball here in Lake Worth, Texas. Listen up as they do the announcement. See if I can get y'all where y'all can hear it. All right, here we go. We can get ready to kick this thing off here. Oh, yeah, it's basketball time, baby. It's basketball time. These Bridgeport Sissies looking at number one in the district right now, and I think they've kind of knocked everybody off. Lake Worth's really going to have to come out hard if they want a chance in this one. Got to come out full. in full effect. Right now, much like the rest of the district, Lady Frogs look to be outsized on this one by most of the girls in the team. Lake Worth Regis always have been kind of a small team, so that's just kind of the crux of it. We got Nakaya Edwards, Maya Edwards, Aaliyah Franklin, Lauren Corcoran, and Fatima Mercado, the starting five for the Lady Frogs. And the Sissies get the tip-off. I'm going to try to learn these ladies' names real quick. Ponytails cover numbers, so it might be a little bit difficult for me, but we're going to see. Sissies moving the ball, moving around. They have a true big, but they push it out deep for a deep three to kick the game off. And just like that, they take the lead. If you're just joining us, we just started here in Lake Worth, Texas, as the Lady Frogs take on the Bridgeport Sissies. And Bridgeport coming out trying to do the same thing on the Lady Frogs as Decatur did. And that is bring the man or the woman, man to man, woman to woman, want to be PC and everything. Try to bring it to the Lady Frogs. Lauren Corcoran tried to draw up a jumper. She misses. Great shot to take. Came up with nothing. Sissies bring the ball up. Pass out number 14 off the glass. It's number 14, Walsh, off the glass. And the Lady Frogs are going to have a hard time surviving tonight if they just put it all on Nakaya Edwards for the game. So far, that's all we've seen from the Lady Frogs in just 2 possessions. I think the Sissies got that one dialed in. Pass it out to the left wing, now up top. Back over to Walsh. Walsh into the corner. Pass down to 30 big, looking back door. Not there. 30 flashes across. Turn around, off the glass. She misses, gets her own rebound. And goes off of 24 Hankins. Be Lady Frogs ball. Got our first sub for today. Walsh heads out, and number 4, De Hoyos, comes in the game. And the Sissies get a steal. Pass it around, got a little loose with it. Ball went out of bounds. Lady Frogs get that one back. And the Lady Frogs now, the ball has gotten over to Aaliyah Franklin. In the top, right at half court, she's dribbling across the top. The Lady Frogs are trying to move and trying to penetrate. And Maya Edwards gets called for a double dribble as she picked up as the pressure came. Turnover, the Sissies ball. Cross-court pass, she fakes outside, pulls up from the elbow. She misses, but 30 is there. Number 30, Ingram, on the shot. She gets on the board. Sissies leading 7-0. Oh, Nakaya Edwards takes a tumble as she drives into the lane and gets the call. She goes to the line for the first time tonight. Franklin misses the first one. We got subs coming out. DJ Beauregard comes in, Olivia Gongo, and none other than Isabella Herrera comes in the game. Nakai misses her second free throw. And the Sissies come down with the rebound. Moving around, pass the ball to the inside, then kicks the ball down to the baseline. They're just moving the ball, just passing around any which way they want to. DeHoya with the ball, then passes it over to Stone. Pass down to Ingram, number 30, inside, tries to make a move. And they're going to give it to her, saying she was shooting. So she'll go to the line shooting two, her first trip to the charity line tonight. And Walsh takes advantage. Sissies now lead 9-0, just under 5 minutes to go in this first quarter of play here in Lake Worth. Isabella Herrera hands the ball off to Nakai Edwards. She drops back for a three. She just misses. Goes up for her own rebound and collides with one of the Sissies in the air, but Bullfrogs get the ball. DJ Beauregard takes a good jump shot and misses. And the ball goes the other direction really quick, ends up on the ground, is number 20, Tovar. The ball gets locked up, and it's a jump ball. Goes the way of the Lady Frogs. Looks like we have our first time out of the game called by the Lady Frogs. Here we go with 3:33 left to go in the first quarter. So far, what we've seen a lot of tonight is the Bridgeport Sissies really moving the ball and having control and putting a lot of pressure on the Lady Frogs offense. Lady Frogs haven't been able to do anything as of yet. The score, the Sissies lead 9-0. Nakai Edwards trying to do something with the ball. Her and Walsh locked up 1-on-1. Walsh mirroring every move. Now Isabella Herrera's gets the ball. She gets a chance to go with it. She gets tangled up. No foul called. And the thought Lady Frogs are going to get something there. And DJ Beauregard gets big down low, but a little bit too much body in the action. Number 20, Tovar, goes to the line for the first time tonight. Oh, little ring around the rosy action. Ball goes around and around and around, and then it drops in. She takes advantage of the first charity shot. She missed the second one, but right there is Ingram. quickly the other direction. Almost couldn't keep up with it. Was Nakia Edwards. After Ingram missed, she drives in, draws a foul. She goes to the line for the second time tonight. Lady Frogs down 10-0. There's the first point on the board. There's the first point. Both teams have 2 fouls apiece. Olivia Gongo gets there for the rebound, but it goes off her hand out of bounds. Just under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Lady Frogs trying to do a little press action. And the Sissies break it. Olivia Gongo gets called on a foul as Ingram tried to take it to the rack. She makes her second one. Sissies have the lead 12-1. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this first quarter of play. And woo! Call the foul on De Hoyos as these Bridgeport Sissies are playing some tight defense. Pass goes over from Edwards to Herrera. Herrera going to take her chance, run inside. She's trying to make the shot. Although it may have looked a little like it wasn't, she gets fouled and she goes to the line for the first time tonight. The Lady Frogs right now going to the line for the third time tonight. And they are 2 for 5. 2 for 5 free throws. See if she can make this 3 for 5. Free throws is what killed them the last game. She misses that second free throw. And the Sissies take it down the other end of the court. Trying to make something happen down there. Pass cross court. She pulls it down, gives it back up. Isabel Herrera gets a hand on it. She pulls a 3 and misses, but 23, Hall is there. Takes the ball, catches the high points, keeps the ball up, and just a quick jumper, she puts it in. Sissies extend their lead 14-2. Call a foul again on Hoyas, and he called it for kicking, is what he called it for. Inbounds from Isabella Herrera to Nakai Edwards. And Gongo comes down. Looked like she was going to try to come down with the ball, but hits hard. Ball gets loose. Nakai Edwards tries to steal the ball, but can't quite get it. So Nakai Edwards draws a foul. Lady Frogs have 4 fouls so far tonight, and the Sissies have 5. It's very tight. Defense being played by both sides here. Big pass inside the Hall leaves Ingram open on the backside, but she gets called for the travel as the hop step ended up being more of a hop slide. Sissies have the lead 14-2. Nakai Edwards comes down. I missed that one on the camera. Nakai Edwards comes down and pulls up from the free throw and makes it. Lady Frogs now have 4 points on the board. A 1-2-3 step as Ingram steps around Corcoran for the 1-2 euro and gets 2 points. Sissies lead 16-4. 10 seconds to go in this first quarter. Herrera pulls up a three. It bounces high off. And Gongo's going to come down with a foul over the back. It's not really Ingram is a tall young lady, so it's a little bit difficult to get over the top of her. And that's the end of the first quarter. The Lady Frogs still very much in this, but just haven't taken a lot of shots, and not a lot of shots have dropped. They missed free throws. Right now, the Lady Frogs are 2 for 6 on the free throws. And so if there was 4 more, it would make it an 8-point game. But unfortunately right now, the Lady Frogs, it's a 12-point game. Lady Frogs have plenty of time. All right, getting ready to get this quarter kicked off. I've been trying to do a couple little things, trying to make the live feed a little bit more live, I guess you could say. All right, here we go. Sissies take possession of the second quarter, draws up a three, air ball. Quickly going the other direction is Isabella Herrera. Lady Frogs trying to make a move, and Sissies just cut it off and take advantage and get 2 points out of it instead of the Lady Frogs getting it. And so I'm not sure. Coach Ladd right now is going with a 5-out set. Trying to get screen set. Aaliyah Franklin pulls up, busts, drains her a three. Little sidestep action, pulls one down. That's what the Lady Frogs need to see, is just a little bit of life. Lessens the deficit to 11. Sissies up 18-7. And it looks like this time 23 Hall is going to get called for the travel. Lady Frogs lined up. With a floater over the top is Nakaya Edwards. She drives to the right-hand side, goes baseline as DJ Beauregard clears. Pass down low for the Sissies. Beauregard gets big, but not quite big enough for Ingram. Ingram's just having her way down low. And coming down, Nakai Edwards gets blocked by Ingram as the Lady Frogs are trying to clear out using a 4-low to try to get a one-on-one mismatch or a one-on-one driving down low. And Ingram drives around again, and she is treating it like clockwork. She goes in again. She's got to have 8 or 10 already, including her free throws. And as there was some confusion there for a second, Isabella Herrera thought that the Sissies hit the ball out of bounds. Actually, she was out of bounds. She caught it before it actually cleared and hit the ground. So then going the way of the Sissies, it gets a little bit out of hand, and the ball gets out of bounds. So now it goes back to the way of the Lady Frogs. Those of you that are just tuning in on MixLR, we thank you so much for listening in. We are broadcasting live on Facebook and live on YouTube, so you can join us there. And the Lady Frog just falling all over themselves down here as Nakai Edwards drives in, falls to the ground, kicks it out. Aaliyah Franklin tries to drive in, and then she falls over. Nakai Edwards goes away to the Sissies. But then down the other end, Hall is called for another travel. And Hall takes a seat as number 12, Tyson, comes in the game for the first time tonight. Franklin to Edwards. Edwards tries to drive in. She steps back, tries to pull a three. Off the backboard, misses. Beauregard's there for the rebound. Beauregard's there for the rebound. She shoots it, just misses. Then Gongo's there, but it goes, they call it the way of the Sissies on that one. So Sissies get the ball and bring it back down. No score once again for the Lady Frogs. Pass down the inside to Ingram. Ingram two-step, jumps down. Beauregard's trying to do all she can, but Ingram is just getting the inside all night long, and she's just putting up easy points. Lady Frogs have the ball now. Kaya Edwards to Herrera. Herrera to Gongo. Gongo tries to shoot a floater, and it floats right out of bounds. Going to the bench is De Hoyes and Stone. And the Sissies turn it over as Aaliyah Franklin intercepts it there and kicks it to Gongo. Get a little clearer back to Franklin. Now the Lady Frogs bring it down. Ball over to Herrera. Down to Gongo. Gongo tries to give it to Franklin. Gives it to Herrera. Herrera's up underneath the baseline. So she tries to make a shot and gets to go to the line. She makes the first one. Lady Frogs now have 10. And misses the second one. Ingram pulls up a three. Ingram pulls up a three. Ball goes out on the Lady Frog, just out of camera view here. And so it'll be inbounds for the Sissies. Sissies lead 24-10, just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Ball comes into Hankins. Hankins gets down to Ingram. Ingram over to Walsh. Walsh back up to Hankins. Oh, big block. As number 12, Tyson tried to go down low and got blocked. Lady Frogs getting trapped up in the corner here as Maya Edwards pulls up her dribble. She gets out of it, gives it to Isabella Herrera. And ball goes out of bounds on Ingram. Lady Frogs ball. The inbounds from right here on this side, closest to me, the visitor side. Franklin draws up another three. Bam! I said wham. She takes another one and makes it. 3 points. The Lady Frogs needed that. Brings them within 11. It's 24-13, the Sissies. Number 23, Hall, turnaround jumper. She misses it. And Nakia Edwards gets her pocket pick from behind and immediately fouls as she gets picked up. That's what I call retaliation. Immediate, it just happens. It's a knee-jerk reaction by a lot of athletes. Sissies try to pull up another deep three. Not sure why they're pulling the threes, but they're doing it. Nakia Edwards drives the inside. Aaliyah Franklin calling for the ball desperately outside as she was open, but Nakia Edwards drives inside and gets the foul called. She goes to the line for the third time tonight. The ball goes in and out for Edwards. She misses her second one, too. She is 1 for 6 from the free throw line. Sissies move the ball around. Looking to pull it up, but they don't. Ball down to Ingram, down low. Big spin move. She tries to get around off the glass. DJ Beauregard does a great job defending there. Not sure there's no over the back call. 23 Hall is not afraid to shoot the shot, but she continues to miss. But it's okay because Ingram is there as her safety net. Gets the rebound and goes up for a putback too. Ball over to Franklin. Franklin tries to go in. Doesn't quite get the DJ Beauregard didn't quite get her feet set. She didn't quite get her feet set, setting the pick, and so Aaliyah Franklin got her pocket picked, for lack of better words. We got 10 minutes this halftime. The Sissies are leading the Lady Frogs by 15. It's 28-13. Coming up next, you have varsity boys basketball as the Bullfrogs take on the Bulls. See if they can get them a district win here. I'm going to take a little bit of a voice break. You guys can just watch. I'm going to zoom out. You guys can watch a little warm-up with the varsity boys.
for this? Y'all ready for this?
Here we go, getting ready to get it back to play here in Lake Worth, Texas. The Sissies lead. It was all controlled by the Sissies, but the Lady Frogs scored themselves 11 points in the second quarter. Sissies lead 28-13 here at the top of this second half of play. Kai Edwards with the ball up top, trying to move it around. Lady Frogs now at a mismatch. Well, as Ingram dove on the ball forward, trying to get the ball from Congo. Isabel Herrera tries to pull up a shot. She misses, thought she was going to get her own rebound. But she didn't. Pass down to Ingram. Ingram to Hall. And the Sissies just make it look easy. Nakai Edwards bringing the ball up for the Lady Frogs. Lady Frogs going with a 4-low set, trying to do some penetration. Nakai Edwards tries to drive down, and Ingram says, I read you loud and clear, and blocked it to the glass of the out of bounds. Ball goes out on the Sissies, and it'll be the inbounds for the Lady Frogs. Ball goes into Gongo. Gongo kicks it to Herrera. Herrera off the glass. She's in for two. And quickly, Sissies get it down low, give the ball to Ingram. Ingram off the glass. That's just hard to contend with. She's very, very consistent using that glass as a post. Kai Edwards brings the ball up. Loses a little control, a little step back action. Gives the ball to her sister, Naya. Naya back to Nakia, out to Franklin. Franklin trying to make a move. Up to Maya up top, then to Gongo. Gongo uses her right hand, tries to get down. Kicks the ball out to Franklin. Franklin tries a floater. No good. Hall and Gongo fight for the ball. The ball goes, jump ball goes the way of possession to the Sissies. Sissies have the ball. De Hoyos gives it over. Three people on Ingram, and Ingram just keeps moving and turning around until she gets a chance to put it off the back of the glass, and she does it again. And just like that, Hall gets a little poke out of bounds. She tried to get around and try to make some movement. She takes a breather. Gongo tries to shoot over Ingram. Ingram blocks it. Passes down court. Go the other way. Man, there's a lot of motion that's going on here, trying to keep up with it so quick as these girls move back and forth. Tyson gets called for the foul. Gongo's going to get called for a double dribble there. Lady Frogs inbounds had a chance to be close to the bucket, but Gongo having to try to go past Ingram, she ends up double dribbling. Sissies lead 34-15. Pulls up a deep three, number 24. And that's Hankins. Now Lady Frogs have the ball. Trying to make something happen. Pass the inside to Maya Edwards. She gets inside. Oh, She gets her one. Lessen the deficit to 20 points as the Sissies are leading by 20. Hankins and Franklin go at it on the sidelines for the possession of the ball. Ball goes out on Franklin. It'll be the Sissies inbounds. Pass the inside to Ingram. Ingram just a swing around step, great post moves. Sissies lead 39-17. Hankins gets called for a hand check. Nakai Edwards drives on the inside looking for the foul and not the shot, and she looks to the referee for not calling the foul, and they just didn't call a foul. And Maya Edwards goes inside, and the ball looked like it was going to go out of bounds. She got a block on that last shot. Leah Franklin there was to pick up the ball. Lady Frogs in there into the court. Franklin gives the ball to Edwards. Edwards drops back and drains a three. Lady Frogs need it. Lessen the deficit to 19 points. Just a 1-2 pick and roll. The good old playbook. That's as good as you're going to get with a pick and roll. And Gongo had no choice but to foul there. But Ingram's not somebody you want to put on the foul line, as she's made, I believe, all but one. There it is. She makes that one. Puts the Sissies up back again by 20. Sissies up 40-20. 2 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in this third quarter. And she hits her second one. Lady Frogs have the ball. Maya Edwards there to knock it out of bounds. It'll be Sissy's ball right here close to the booth, or the table, should I call it. And the Sissy's trying to work the ball on the inside, draws up a three. She misses it. Sissies are just getting all of their rebounds. I mean, the Lady Frogs have to fight for their outsides, but they got to fight for rebounds. Continue to fight for rebounds. Hall drives in, tries to get something going. And DJ Beauregard's there to help out with the turnover. Lady Frogs trying to get something. Franklin gives a floater, goes too far over. And here we go. The Lady Frogs and the Sissies just really going at it. Sissies got a 21-point lead just a minute to go in this third quarter. Score is 41-20. Lady Frogs having ample opportunity this second half. And just not able to take control of those opportunities this far. Done something, but they haven't done enough. They really have a lot to fight back from. Aaliyah Franklin misses, and Ingram gets an assist as she passed all the way down to Hall. That's a double dribble, but they didn't call it. And the ball, Aaliyah Franklin hits the ball. Lady Frogs trying to make something happen. She pulls up to shoot a three. Nakai Edwards does, and she gets fouled, misses the three. And so it's a timeout called by the Sissies. "13 seconds, it looks like, left to go in this third quarter of play." You're listening to Joey Wilcoxon live on Bullfrog Radio on Facebook and live on Lake Worth ISD YouTube page. Sissies leading 43-20. They got a stiff handle on it right now. And I'm sitting here enjoying just a good night of basketball. You know, after a year of 2020, you know, being able to finish off our youth football and our